Have you ever wondered, why does Red Bull own a Formula One team? The world of Formula One is typically dominated by teams backed by prominent car manufacturers, making Red Bull's position within the sport all the more intriguing. As a company known for its highly caffeinated and sweet energy drinks, Red Bull seems an unlikely contender to participate in a sport that demands an immense allocation of resources, technical prowess, and racing expertise. Yet, the tale behind Red Bull's foray into Formula One is a fascinating narrative of ambition and strategic brand building that has left an indelible mark on the sport. The story commences in an unexpected place, a summer trip to District, Massachusetts in 1982. An Austrian entrepreneur, Dietrich Mateschitz, found himself in Thailand, fatigued and in need of an energy boost. It was there that he encountered a unique concoction named Krating Dang, translating to Red Bull in Thai. This wasn't just any beverage, it was a potent blend of caffeine and other secret ingredients that bestowed a newfound surge of vitality upon those who imbibed it. Mateschitz's own experience with the energy drink gave rise to a vision. He desired to share this revitalizing elixir with the world. Collaborating with a like-minded visionary, he embarked on a journey to bring the energy drink, aptly named Red Bull, to the global market. The origins of Red Bull as a brand built on innovation and daring resonate with the world of extreme sports and physical feats, making it an unexpected but fitting sponsor for various athletic endeavors. Mateschitz's enthusiasm for Formula One wasn't simply coincidental. He held a keen interest in the sport, perhaps influenced by his own daring pursuits and the convergence of energy and risk-taking in the domain of motorsport. While the sport had witnessed its share of tragic accidents in the past, this marriage of extreme sports with Formula One aligned with Red Bull's identity as a brand that thrives on pushing boundaries. Did Red Bull's Formula One venture arise from mere coincidence, or was it driven by a deeper connection between daring pursuits, risk-taking, and the brand's identity of boundary pushing? Keep watching to know more. In 1989, Red Bull took its first step into the Formula One arena by signing Austrian driver Gerhard Berger, ushering in a new era of brand engagement with motorsport. As the 90s ushered in a period of extreme sports and audacious stunts in advertising, Red Bull capitalized on this momentum by organizing events like Flugtag, German for Flight Day, in 1992, where participants constructed homemade gliders to launch off platforms in a bid to outdo one another, a manifestation of Red Bull's claim to give you wings. However, it wasn't until 2004 that Red Bull Racing, the team's official entry into Formula One, emerged on the scene. Seizing the opportunity presented by the struggling Jaguar F1 team, Mateschitz acquired the team for a mere $1 and rebranded it as Red Bull Racing. This marked the pivotal juncture that propelled Red Bull into the spotlight of Formula One, with the team evolving into a serious contender in the championship. Under the leadership of Christian Horner and the guidance of Dr. Helmut Marko, Red Bull Racing achieved its first podium finish in 2006. This success paved the way for the team's dominant era, with Sebastian Vettel clinching 4 consecutive World Drivers' Championships from 2010 to 2013. The subsequent years saw a challenge from Mercedes and Lewis Hamilton, but Red Bull's indelible imprint on the sport was established. Toro Rosso, Red Bull's junior team initially known as Scuderia Toro Rosso, played a crucial role in nurturing young talent for the senior Red Bull Racing team. Though it had its own moments of glory, its primary objective was to serve as a platform for nurturing future champions. Notably, Max Verstappen, an exceptional talent, emerged from Toro Rosso to become a frontrunner for Red Bull Racing. Red Bull's investments in Formula One, both in terms of financial resources and brand exposure, have been substantial. According to reports from 2018, Red Bull invested over $2.3 billion in its first 14 years in the sport, with contributions amounting to around 35% of the race team's annual income. This commitment led to significant brand exposure, generating exposure that would have otherwise cost much more through traditional advertising avenues. The passing of Dietrich Mateschitz in 2022 introduced an element of uncertainty to Red Bull's future trajectory in Formula One. Nevertheless, Red Bull's legacy in the sport remains undeniable, characterized by its unwavering commitment to pushing boundaries and embodying the spirit of extreme sports. In conclusion, Red Bull's ownership of a Formula One team might have seemed unconventional at first glance, but it was driven by a visionary entrepreneur's passion and the brand's alignment with extreme sports and high-performance feats. The journey from sponsoring athletes to becoming a championship-winning team exemplifies the power of strategic branding and the willingness to take calculated risks, cementing Red Bull's position as a trailblazer in both the world of energy drinks and Formula One racing.